We're back in Seance Manor. We're gonna find out more things. What things? Don't know. Honestly. Ow. We should go to Miss Dean's room. Where was she at?
And you're back. What can I do you for?
Do you know where Miss Dean's room is? John Blake is gonna seance all over those guys. You know which room Miss Dean is in. Ooh, I don't know how to find my own room in this place. Never mind whoever that is. Sorry, can't help you. Damn.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want, not because you should.
Okay. Hmm. Anything about up here? Nobody's about.
Mr. Ward, I do hope the earlier commotion with the bird didn't disturb your rest. There is breakfast in the dining hall from 9 a.m., located in the east corridor here, and your fellow guests will be giving talks throughout the day in the drawing room, located in the west corridor. Is there anything else I can help with?
Yeah, where is Miss Dean's room? She's in room, seems I would need to check my records. He had a southern view, I recall her complaining with the noise as new guests arrived. But why that matters now that she's gone is beyond me.
I need nothing else. Thank you.
Certainly.
So she was in... So she's probably in 21. Or 15. This way? I'm facing the wrong way. This way south. This way south. Wow. So this is what a lady's bathroom looks like. Mr. Ward has never seen one of those. This room is listed as unoccupied, so it might have housed Miss Dean. Can't hear anything. It doesn't seem like anyone is on the other side. It's not locked. They must leave unused bedrooms open. Nothing here catches my eye. Well, interests me. Fine. Copy of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus. Old box of matches has been lost over here. These here are rougher than my own. I can't really see anything that would prove that she was in here. Ashes stuck together. Perhaps there's a leak there. The grate is rusted. What was that? I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. On Earth, what happened here? Was this cracked when I first came in here? It wasn't. Ghost. Right. So it's not 21, so it might be 15? That's a really big closet. Cleaning supplies, linens, unused closet, storage. That's weird. What is that? The door to room 15 appears to be missing. The markings on the wall look similar to those in my dream, but without a pattern. How would I even go about finding such a thing? Whatever has caused this to vanish. Might this have been Miss Dean's room? Only to help you progress and solve mysteries. Read the mystery game. Remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Okay. Interesting. Totally eating waffle. Wait, don't I know? Hold on. Oh, never mind. That doesn't work. But also totally out of waffles. Oh no. This painting is off balance. Okay. Crystal Blake, the fourth Marquess of Dune. Neat. Staff area is locked off. What? Locked, hasn't been opened for us. But there's nothing I need from here. Neat.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
If you're looking for a seat, you're welcome to join us. I'm sure my companion here won't mind.
Why not? I'm being educated on the specifics of tomorrow evening's seance, and why, apparently, it's so impressive.
See, Charlie? Even they have toast and eggs.
Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you both.
Allow me to introduce Mrs. Olivia Darcy, and I am Lloyd Dupre.
Would you believe that he's somewhat of an expert on all things related to death?
She means I am an undertaker.
More than that, evidently. We were just talking about this grand seance, and I'm trying to understand what it is that makes it so grand. All seances are used to speak to ghosts. Is that not the entire point of them? So, wherein lies the distinction? Surely, if Miss Mantovani has held a seance before, then she has also made a ghost talk before.
No, though I understand the confusion. We have gotten close to that feat, parallel to it, but direct communication has not been achieved. Seances are used to invite a ghost to communicate, and to provide a means for them to do so. In the most successful cases, the spirit speaks through the medium themselves. But those cases are debunked at worst, and uncorroborated at best. There is no way to prove beyond doubt that the medium did not make it up. Now, in any records of direct sightings, and this is true of my own encounters, the ghosts cannot speak for themselves. Miss Mantovani intends to...
Intends to what?
Oh dear, I've made a right hames of this. Don't fret, nothing's broke.
Oh, do you need help, Mrs. Joyce?
Oh no, sir, thank
Take that
you.
key on the
I
table.
managed
Take the key on the
to
table.
run it. I can manage to pick it back up, I'm sure.
Yoink!
What a ruckus.
That poor woman.
Wait a second, making ghost talk. We have vase. We have vase.
Yes.
Is that a Congress Bad Fur Day reference?
The hope is that Miss Mantovani, with the right time, place, and people around her, will cut out the middleman, or middlewoman in this case, and have the spirit speak for itself.
Is that really possible?
Tomorrow night, the veil between worlds will be at its thinnest, and it's especially thin here, in this part of the country. Then, the hotel. It's not without its storied history. Plenty of uncrossed souls in these walls. That, of course, is where the danger lies.
Danger?
Spirits aren't to be trifled with. That gets forgotten sometimes.
Do you think we'll be in danger attending the seance?
I am putting my trust in Miss Mantovani. I don't believe she'll lead us wrong. We'll be fine, I think. So long as no one disturbs her workings.
Perhaps I'll stand farther back from the proceedings than I initially planned. But I don't think I'm done with my questions, Mr. Dupre. I want to know more about your practice. After breakfast, would you join me for some air out front?
They're gonna
It
fuck.
would be my pleasure.
But I could have sworn I'd left my key here. Maybe I dropped it. I'm sorry, Mr. Dupre. We will have to postpone that conversation. Once we're finished here, I'll need to go to reception and ask whether anyone has turned in my key.
Of course, madam. I'll be in the courtyard, should you find time to join me.
Haha, I'm a thief.
The name's Doyle, sir. I'm the porter here. If you need anything, you let me know.
I will. Thank you, Mr. Doyle.
Door's room 15. It's missing. Has been walled up. Walled up? What? Oh, like that old Blake who walled up that couple? I say he did it. I saw his paintings there in the tower and he looks the sort. Room 15 shouldn't be closed off though. I guess we'll go talk to the manager, Mr. Hunter? I don't know. First time dealing with a wandering door. What? What do you mean, wandering door? We don't give the exact number of water bottles and lemon scented soap specified in the writer. They were. You look tired. Has the event been heavy on you? Ha ha. I guess you're right. Both counts. I am tired, and this event isn't helping. You good, bro? Are you alright, Mr. Doyle? You're shaking. Don't mind, I just need... Maybe I'll go see the doctor later. Maybe give me a little pick-me-up. When I got here, I had the strangest dream. Like I was trapped in a long hallway somewhere in the manor. Things like that happen here. I don't want to talk about it. My suggestion is a stiff drink before bed. Or two.
I'll leave you be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we had the place cleared before returning?
Yeah, I can do that. Thomas Blake, the 6th Marquess of Doon. Breakfast from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Lunch from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Dinner on Saturdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Dinner on Sundays is silent dinner from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Minutes to meals is closed only half hour. King Sag, it sits askew. Stables open at 10 a.m. Okay. The water closet contains bed linens and clothes. Wow. Hours of 4 p.m. and midnight. These are all guest activities planned for the event. I think I've seen this before. And toys, presumably Walter's. Letter blocks, pull-string dog, and encyclopedia of undead creatures, vampires, bookmarked. That is very obviously a secret door. What these symbols mean? Is this a combination? Walter's case, brass key used by staff. It should open any of the bedrooms leading off the atrium. This doesn't open Mrs. Erickson's, Miss Barbosa's, Mr. Toussaint, Miss Mantovani's, and Mr. Scarrett's rooms. A rough stone cross. Those reddish stains are rust. At least I pray they are. Otherwise, I need to ask why it's lying amidst the housekeeper's effects. Note that reads, where did I leave that damned Bible? Follow up note, of course, I left it handy for Mass on Sunday. Wheelchair, who does this belong to? The wheels are worn, the seat itself looks new. Perhaps it has been refurbished. Enough cleaning supplies for a few months. Okay. Okay. Locked oak door. I don't think it's much use from a memory outside. I expect this leads to the Blake private residence. I didn't like that. Why did these statues turn? Not a fan. Closed for the winter months. Why is this bathhouse closed for the winter months? Are we in the winter months? King Ladybird. Its frame is hanging askew. Sun pass this way? What do you mean trail through the manor? What does that mean? Go between the East Tower and into the East corridors. Open at 10 a.m. There's been knocked off balance. Northeast corridor key. I don't know why since this bed was moved. Reasonably placed and very secure as a result. Sunburned scraps of paper. Now if I make out the message. Meet me in room 7 after your bar shift and steal us some wine. This place hasn't been dusted for a while. I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. Well-thumbed copy of the Bible. They have most of the keys to this place. Beautiful. Well, I guess I could sneak in. No, there must be someone in there. Whose room is this? Dupre. Mr. Dupre's travel page for the United States. Luggage ticket for Bay 46. There's simple scrawl on the back. Drawing, these look like Evelyn Dean. Local newspaper, one of the articles is a gutting piece on Jonathan Blake, The Gathering, and the outsiders will surely track to the region. Mr. Dupre, more like Mr. You and me, and I thought that was a banjo. No, it's a... Is that a bed warmer? Very scheduled for the weekend. I have noticed movements in my timetable. How's this possible? It's uncanny. Evelyn Dean is the spitting image of my dearly departed friend. I thought her a ghost at first. Not be coincidence. Us meeting here like this. I am being asked, no, compelled to act upon this message. This cannot be allowed to happen. A right of it no more. I cannot dwell, cannot feed the urge. The urge? What is happening to you, Mr. Dupre? That's the same image from my dream. Another person experienced the same dream as Miss Dean and I. Can I find two more? Night after night, I see this, but why? A new urn filled with ashes. Mr. Dupre must have lost someone recently. No, oh. A book of Irish mythology. There's a note on the inside cover. To the devil on my shoulder, I hope you enjoy this book. Thank you for wanting to read it, and for seeing me truly, always, your best friend. Oh. Books about Maman Brigette, Loa, a god in the voodoo religion of life and death. The chapters would discuss her connections to Irish Saint Brigid, or dog-eared, and annotated. Exchange between Miss Mantovani and Mr. Dupre arranged a meeting for this weekend to discuss funeral rites. The meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. in the drawing room after Miss Mantovani's talk, which is at 5 p.m. Perhaps I could listen in. Everything needed to pen a letter. Mr. Dupre can write. I was like, what the hell is that? That's a plant. Recession squads will fluken. I hope she doesn't come in here.
What do you think you're... Get out!
Miss Hisham.
Bara! In fact...
Damn. Hmm. Yeah. Let's not go in her room. Who knew that she would go into her room at 10 a.m.? Wild. Now it's 10 a.m. What is that? The local paper from last year. Nothing interesting was happening then. Ouch.
Another stranger, is it? They must have dredged the barrel to find so many unknowns. Cahill O'Mara, sir. You?
Declan Ward. It's a pleasure. What brings you to the event?
Beyond the seance? If you must know, I guess I'm hoping the techniques used here can be repurposed to speak to other things.
Have any interesting experience from the Manor, Mr. Mira? Good, I swear I have. You mean ghosts? You're not the first one to ask me that, actually. Seems like everyone's seen things in this place. I haven't seen much, but I have this feeling that there are other people here, more than us guests, don't you? Sometimes I do. Have you by chance met Miss Dean? Have I? I mightn't have shown my face if I knew Evelyn was here, but why should I suffer for her lack of decorum? Miss Dean turned down a marriage proposal I made her a year or two ago, and there was not a second thought to it. It'd been one thing if it were just an offer of convenience, but I thought, I was stupid enough to ask if she minds me switching to room 16, you know, just to be near her. At least I was there to overhear her and Miss Quinn arguing in the corridor the other evening. Honestly, quarantine needs to let it go. Evelyn just makes use of people, just how she is. Leon came for support. The way he's standing leaves no doubt. There are traces of white substance on his pocket. Expensive attire, but nothing flashy. He's wealthy, but doesn't care if people know it or not. The shy look in eyes. Something about his eyes gave me the impression he's only half in the room. Pocket cocaine? Possibly. Beware there's a stain in your pocket, sir. Ah, so there is. That must be soap? Do you have something on your mind, Miss Ramira? You seem distracted. I always do, don't take it personally. Not a comment on the company. Not right now, is it? It isn't anymore. I just know. I've always had this look, I think.
I'll be off, Mr. O'Mara.
Soap. Okay.
Keep you.
What is that? Some torn material. Thick cotton with some signs of decoration. A night dress, perhaps. It's firmly locked. Abandoned residence? Control material. Hedge maze. I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, this is a maze. Prints, small, one shoe came off in the mud. Where were they going? Blueprints, they sun ground. Whoever's standing here was here for a while. From the placement, the scene following the other person around the maze.
Ah, Signor Ward. Yes?
Yes. And you are?
My name? My name, Signor, is Carmela Mantovani. The same Carmela Mantovani who is hosting tomorrow evening's...
The psychic?
Nope.
Is that how you know my name?
Ah, you flatter my abilities, Signor. No, I overheard the staff mention a new guest and worked the rest out. I'm something of the... detective, no?
That's my job.
Another example? I think perhaps you're here for a different reason. Something not like the others.
And why would you say that, madame?
You do not recognize me or my name. I would wager good money that no others came this far west without some idea of those details. Come, allow me to read your cards. Perhaps we can discover your real reason for attending. Maybe you will find a little direction along the way.
After that display, how can I refuse?
Come closer then, Signor.
Okay. Damn, you got a push-up bra in there?
A 3-card spread, Signor. 1 card for your past, 1 for your present, and 1 for your future. Let us begin. Three of Swords. Swords cover the intellectual realm. And this one in particular deals with heartbreak. Love, perhaps? But also grief, sorrow.
Surely your cards can tell you which.
They're pieces of paper, senor. They can't answer anything. They put you in front of questions that you may choose to ask yourself. Or not. If these cards are to mean anything, only you will know it.
Okay.
The Tower. Major Arcana. These cards deal with big, life-changing affairs. As you can see, lightning, fire, destruction, and chaos are the purview of this card.
That sounds bad.
What is bad? This card would suggest that you are, or soon will be, in the middle of something significant and unavoidable. Bad is not the right word, but neither is it good. Oh, the wind!
Does that mean anything?
Everything means something, senor. Normally, a card is upright or reversed. When upright, this card, the Wheel of Fortune, means good luck, prosperity. Reversed, it means, as you may suspect,
This lady talks so
bad
slowly.
luck and the misfortune. On its side, I believe it means both are possible. I think your future, perhaps all of our futures, are very much in your hands. However you resolve your tower, this here and now, your own reason for attending, it seems likely to affect us all. You see, I was not wrong. There is more for you here than a mere seance.
Indeed. Though I am unsure what all this means.
It means, senor, tread carefully, but act decisively. So much hangs in the balance. And now, perhaps a more traditional conversation, see? What should we discuss, Senor Ward?
I've had any strange dreams to thrive here. A place like this, how could one not? The recurring run, the maze of horrors luring me to the seance, that is enticing. There is a force at work with dreams here. You can feel it, no? It is not another practitioner. It does not have that focus. What it is and what it wants, I do not know. Perhaps it will be our guest, the seance. A second person experiencing not just odd dream, safely variations of the same dream. One more would confirm it. Do you know what the strange device in the dreams? Sure, though. Is it not a measure of how successful you will be? This is what the Marquess tells me. I don't recall what measures. Ghosts or the veil or such. Maladelta Memoria. I do not know. Sorry. You think there are ghosts around this place? You don't have a sense for them then. And there are ghosts, more ghosts here than here are the guests. In my sleep I hear them. There's a reason this place is we gather. So many here. Here is a tragedy, misery traps so many souls. The Blakes have not always been good people, I think. But this generation they are different, see? She's coughing a lot. tarot card deck, worn by years of use. Quietly jingling. It's as if her entire body is shaking despite the mild temperature. Looks very tired. Coughing is illegal. Are you feeling alright, Miss Mantovani? Oh, why do you... I'm alright, I'm fine. It is just a cough. Perhaps a cold from the weather. London is foggy, but here it is just damp to the bone. You look tired, Miss Mantovani. Oh, no, there's a lot of strange energy in this place. It's difficult to sleep in a place so beset of spirits. Are you cold, miss? Your hands are shaking. Oh, I wouldn't. Don't worry about that. You're right, of course. I should be wearing my shawl.
That's all.
Of course. Take it.
Oh, I should ask her about Miss Dean. Hold on.
Senor what?
I don't suppose you've met Miss Dean, have you? We have met, not here, before in London, many times. She flutters from person to person to suit her own agenda. I've seen the damage she has caused, so I stay away. She cannot poison the flowers she cannot land on.
That's all.
Of course.
I think she's dying. Key? Doesn't look strong enough for a door. Perhaps some sort of locker. What if the Seance ghost is her? Okay. What's this? The petals are arranged in some sort of unnatural shape. Do I know that one? No. On. Oh. Okay. Another memory, but what was that thing with Miss Dean? It was too large to be a person, and transparent. Was leading her through the maze, and if so, to where? Was it another ghost, or something else? And who was the person watching it all? Was that the culprit observing their deeds? Wait, what's that sound?
Oh. Well, what were you going to say to the manager? Hardly likes me anyway. Can I help you, or whatever it is you want out here?
What have you got there?
Well, I'm not letting you have any, if that's what you're at. God knows, this stuff's hard enough to get already. Anything decent is. I'm less likely to be bothered when I'm on my break. Not completely safe, though, apparently. Well, from the likes of you. Other people seem to forget that anyone could be in here at all. When they take their arguments outside, forget they might be heard.
Have you heard anything interesting? Tell me what you heard, and I promise this encounter.
It's so ominous in the maze. He does.
Fine. Fine. Dean.
Evelyn Dean.
Her. Last Tuesday, work was quiet, so I slipped out here. I overheard her having a fight about something. No. All I could tell you is that it was a man. She was the one with the raised voice. Mostly drowned him out. Then she stormed off. I don't know if he followed, but by the time I'd worked myself to a good vantage point, he was gone too. Bloody maze. I don't know. Since we're good pals now, I'll tell you that I did try to get closer, but it was too risky. Probably some of this magic stuff they're all so keen on. You'd need to ask him.
This has been helpful.
Is this why she's not been about the last few days? Vardy says she left, but I don't know.
I don't know, but I hope to learn.
Well, if you're gonna be snooping about, it was 8 p.m. they fought. I know because the bar was quiet with all the Blue Bloods playing bridge.
Thank you.
Who was Miss Dean arguing with before she went missing, and why? However, ruling out Father Sano and Mr. O'Finn, as they hadn't arrived by then, and Mr. Doyle, since the information came from him. Walter, too, as it was an adult man she fought with. Jesus. Miss Dean was stalked to the hedge maze by a shadowy figure brought to while being watched by a third party.
A thing guided Miss Dean through the grounds, though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this? Perhaps, but I cannot prove that. The extra prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to
A
allow me
boot.
to learn some useful
That
facts about the
pretty much
suspects?
eliminates all the women. What's the thing that led Miss Diane through the maze? Was it another ghost? I missed all that because I right-clicked. What did I just see? Was that real? A giant figure smithing. What could it mean? An old anvil covered in Celtic knotting. Despite its obvious age, it shows no signs of wear or rusting. Immense size must mean it was only intended for use by whatever it was that I saw using it. Okay. What is that? An old standing stone geometric pattern on it. I wonder if it's real or a replica. Hmm. I like that the ghosts are red, so I know that they're ghosts. I didn't see this. Picture of a woman's dedication to my beloved Mary. May those who wander this maze be as lost as I am without you in my life. Aww. Close as well, but I can hear water on the other side. It's covered in these markings. I get the sense they're a recent addition, but who would have drawn these? Yay!
God almighty. A spirit. Is that Miss Dean? She doesn't seem to be moving. I don't think she means to hurt me. I need a closer look.
Please, Lord, don't let this be Evelyn. She's striking similar to the woman in Mr. Dupre's drawings.
Can you tell me your name?
Nothing, of course. There must be some means I can use to communicate with her. Those fire pit, it's been used recently.
Can you...
Okay. Nice to talk to you, though. Here, she might know how to talk to a ghost.
Signor what?
Have you ever seen a woman's ghost by the fire pit? I felt a presence, but no, I have not seen her. Tell me, Signor, is this her? I think yes. Signor Dupre left us with me the other day. He's seeking spirit. Perhaps the one you have found. At first, I thought this was Signor Dean, but he assures me she is not. Hmm. Do you know where Miss Dean was staying when she was at the manor? Past tense. She has left? Nay, say it. I have not seen her much lately. I had almost forgotten she was here. Were you at the bridge game the other night? Me? No. The only cards interested me are the tarot. Those I was reading while they played their game. Must be very fond of that tarot deck. Shows the wear, does it? However precious something is, however much you love it, time can change it. This is a Visconti Sforza deck, given to me by the woman who trained me as a child. Served me well and has given me some very interesting readings over the year. We offer readings all weekend in the hedge maze. For a special occasion, I wish to put the cards to good use, and be, as they say, on the house.
That's all.
Of course.
Have I been everywhere? I don't think I've been here. Or maybe I have. Unknown. Tavern Graveyard open on Sunday. Okay. That's the opposite of being here. Women, arms across their bodies, keep out chill. Winter herself. The woman carrying sheet of wheat, embodying summer. Spring or fall. Bush of flowers, Marie grass, personified spring. Okay. Cool story, bro.
Another crow?
Crow?
Is that Master Walter watching the grounds for the Blake residence? That's quite the vantage point, I wonder what secrets he's seen.
From over there? Oh yeah, from over there. At least these perhaps a big private reference. Tinges the rest over. Hasn't seen you since time.
You again.
God, you're so mean to me. Place has given me the strangest dreams. Really, I haven't noticed anything like that. I don't think so anyway. What's a strange dream when your dreams are always strange? But I can see how this place could inspire them. It's just that something doesn't feel quite right here. Or maybe I'm just hungover. Damn. Did you attend the bridge game the other night? The bridge game? That was Tuesday. I did not. No, I was elsewhere, in my room, praying, I imagine. Yes, that would have been it.
be off.
Don't let me.
Who can I talk to about the ghost of the fire pit? Talk to Mr. Dupre and someone else. You guess what the final boss of Fallout 3 says to you? Really? Turn talks some research in the library. Why would I want to wait? Apps. Land ownership. Miss Quinn's schedule made a movements by table. Wasn't that who was arguing with Miss Dean? Research says this would be useful if I want to look anything up. Edward Blake, the man who built the original manor back in the 1650s, looks to have been extended many times over since. Married to Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, in 1881, she gained the title of Marchioness. Marchioness Blake established the Blake Foundation in 1890. Through the foundation, the Marchioness constructed and funded several orphanages, ragged schools, and widows' almshouses in impoverished rural towns and villages across the Connaught. Marchioness committed much of the Blake fortune to the foundation and organized fundraising events across Ireland and Great Britain. Spent free time teaching English in one of the foundation's local schools, and privately funded the university education of over 40 pupils. Marchioness Blake took up the position of philanthropist and charity worker, acting as a pillar of her community in the very image of God-fearing women until her death in 1894. Neat. I don't care about those other guys.
Hey, don't sneak up on people like that. If you were the porter with my telegram, sure. But no, just some guy getting too close. Who are you?
Hating
anyway?
men. Good job, Miss Barbosa.
Sorry to alarm you, miss. I'm Declan Ward. I'm a late arrival.
Oh, the guy Quinn called out this morning. That must have felt good, yes? I am Inês Barbosa. This place is boring and cold, but the boat over from Brazil was worse, so I won't complain.
Brazil mentioned? You experience any strange dreams coming here? This is the thing you talk to everybody when you first meet them. It's the one dream since coming here, which is odd enough itself, yes? I walk in the halls of this place. Well, not these halls. They look similar, but longer, taller. I try to find a way out, a way home, I think, even though myself will not return to Brazil. There are doors blocking the corridor itself. I had to move something like light to unlock them, I think. I do not understand that part. Eventually, I am at the seance and can go no further. Do you mean something like that? Sure, now that there's shared dream being experienced here, what is it trying to convey, and how can I find out? Only there a way I could revisit, explore the dream itself. Like, sleeping? Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Yes, Darcy taught me how to play it. This is how bored I was. Did many attend. And aside from Darcy and I were the Calgans, Quinn, Lau, Coventry, and this man who owns Place Blake. And many things Blake's really haunted you now. Why not? Everywhere people have been, ants have haunted. Makes you think this place is different. An old brooch in the Irish style. The image on it is of an old oak tree. Either intend to blend in or out of practicality, she's wearing local fashion along what I assume are her usual clothes. Your brooch, it looks to carry a story. It was my father's, or maybe his mother's. He didn't bring much with him when he left Ireland. He had even less on him the day he died, defending my mother. My mother took this and ran. She passed it to me so I could have something of his.
I have to be off.
Oh, if you see that.
Hold on, hold on. Are you who do I talk to about the lady? No.
I have to be.
Oh,
Hi, Mrs. Erickson.
Again? What else could you possibly...
That's what the crest you're wearing symbolizes. Remember the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. It's still a way to let fellow members know they're among kin, you know? Were you at the bridge game? Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? No, my parents were obsessed with the game, so naturally I grew to despise it.
What will you do after this?
If you must discuss it. Now that I know I am forever doomed, I think I am done with this life. I will return to New York and my husband, and try to find some way to enjoy this joyless experience. He will be happy, I am sure. It will free some storage space for his golf trophies.
Or you could kill him.
I won't bother you anymore.
Goodbye now.
Can't go wrong with killing Golf Husband. Kill Golf Husband. Legal. Oh, yeah.
All of you to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, Lord
Marquess.
of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to...
Oop. 30 minutes. Okay.
My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in
How do
the
you
late
build a basement
1700s.
underneath a house?
Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family.
But you don't grow any potatoes.
My father sold much of the estate and made some
Basement tool and build mode.
daring
Ah, there you go.
investments across Europe. They did not pay off, and so
when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course.
Oh, there is a farm. Okay. Whatever you say, bro.
You, sir. A question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away two young lovers for angering him. Set across from one another, so they could hear each other's final days. That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing. It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era. Over the years, some staff, and yes, even guests, have reported hearing sobs from a young woman in the east of the manor. But given the lack of evidence, these are likely flights of fancy. As such, we continue to display a portrait of Percival Blake. That said, I did have it moved from the main halls on the staff's request. Now it is in one of the towers, though I can't recall which.
Thank you, Marquis. Any more tragic deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? No, I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Okay.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it in here. Where are my manners? I'm Michael Scarrett, over from London. And you mark my words, young man, that's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
Declan Ward. The pleasure is
In
mine.
what way will we remember the name? It's just for show. Don't recognize the pin. Cigar stains on the man's breath. Mustache to stain. Great, the bridge game on Tuesday. I don't think so. On Tuesday? No. It was relaxing fireside in the library. Do you know Miss Evelyn Dean? Know her? Yes, I know her. Our paths have become intertwined, Mr. Ward. I shan't say another word on the matter. I've already said too much. Okay. Camera screen Samuel in front of the green that says Spearland.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least. Who might you be?
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too.
That's how you pronounce that?
And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. But I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science. And this weekend, I will prove the value of my approach, once and for all.
Have you met Miss Dean? I know her, yes. She's a gifted practitioner by all accounts, but she's a bit full of herself, don't you think? I think she could stand to be taken down a peg or two. I've seen one of these before at a fair. Camera, I believe. A good eye, Mr. Ward, and only partially wrong. It is a camera, yes, but one modified to work as a spirit camera. Well, I modified it to work better as one. Any camera, the right circumstances, can capture spirit, of course. But my lens filters the image with complex geometry made of peridot, selenite, black tourmaline, labradorite, lapis lazuli, and clear quartz stones, both bring out the spirit and protect against it. I thought, what better place to really put this device to the test than here? These halls, and dare I say, the people here, are likely crawling with spirits. Maybe to set up a darkroom in my quarters so I can quickly develop images. This way, people can take away a copy, should they wish. You care for a picture? See who or what haunts you? Sure. Excellent. Come. In my room, I have everything needed. Take and develop your picture quickly. The way. I'm getting my picture taken.
Now, are you ready? Comfortable?
Yes, I think I am.
Then sit still and look at the camera. And we're done.
Man, it's just
Take me a
like
few
school
minutes to
again.
develop it.
The hell that?
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is.
Eamon. My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in truth, we don't know. Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits.
My school
It's not
photos
that
always show
there's
the
no
horrors
loss
and
in
evil
her
that
life.
haunts me.
So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many. Here, take a copy. And with it, take solace that your brother is watching over you.
Thank you, Doctor. This means a lot to me.
This is actually really
Champion
fucking
these
cool.
newer ways.
Callahan doesn't seem concerned that Eamon is watching over me. Is he watching over me, or is he haunting me? Dr. Callahan would be so sure Eamon was guardian angel if he knew what had happened. Jesus Christ. The image of Mr. Muir did not come out so well. I think I've seen that lady.
Mary. As in Mary Blake.
Ah, that one. Yes, possibly. The clothing and hairstyle matches the era, certainly.
Have you shown the Marquess?
No. I have considered it and felt it was more ethical to wait until after the seance. I don't want to set him up for failure, hoping she might show. Maybe afterwards, but we'll see.
You don't mind, Mr. Ward, those are private case files. Oh, sorry. These develop photographs. This must be the church at the back of the grounds. Gramophone record. Note to self. Request gramophone in the room. Empties this music to re-enter the dream and find out what's going on there. The record is fragile if no one mind exercising caution.
Mr. Ward.
I found I have strangest dreams staying here. You as well? My aunt and I found we have opening labyrinth thoughts from our dreams. Such strange symbols, too, stuff we've not encountered before. But we've both drawn the patterns without describing to one another. They match. We were walking down a corridor, sealed doors, and improbable windows. I didn't recall anything like that before, but now you said it, I do. The Seance, of course. I always end up there. Maybe it's the house itself. Either way, it's fascinating, and I intend to find out more. Do you recognize this picture? Of course I do. I took it. Maybe we could go. Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. I believe that people at the Manor are experiencing the same dream, shared to some extent. I think something similar. I had intended to try some lucid dreaming to get a better handle on the dream itself, but I keep getting sidetracked. I must get around to asking staff for a gramophone. I found a record in the drawing room, and I intend to use its music as a sleep aid. Fingers crossed something comes of it. What can you tell me about lucid dreaming, Doctor? Funny you should say. I have a plan to try it here. I thought maybe it would help me understand these strange dreams. I have a record of my room that I borrowed from the drawing room towards the end, but I keep forgetting to ask staff for gramophone outdoor. They had a second suitable record there, I noticed, should you wish to try it yourself. Only you should use an anchor, something to focus on, ensure your dream is what you want it to be. Picture of person, if you want to summon their mental image of them into the dream. Or scent. Or well, there are any number of things you could use. Even a book on the topic could work. Maybe an esteemed journal would work. Doesn't start me on this course after all.
I have to be on my way.
Be well.
Let's sleep. Here, we'll investigate Percival Blake. Try and get in that room. He said that there's a picture of Percival Blake in one of the towers. Where am I?
Ah, please. You think this is the first time I have had scripture nailed to my door? And Leviticus 20:27? This is not even original. I think I know who did this. I will have to talk with her. But for now, I need a moment to sit.
I don't know what that scripture is. I don't remember any scripture, so. Sure, who could you talk about? What does that Bible verse mean? Clearly, someone in this hotel has bad blood, Miss Mantovani. He thinks it's a woman. Could it even be Miss Dean? And that knife. Something tells me they're not likely to stop at threats. Hey, that's where she was in the photo. William Blake. Last and scheduled area for game of chess. Liar, the floorboards do not squeak. Out of the box sits under his bed. Lucas Spooky Stories for Children. Pages on vampires are folded in. That's 2 books on vampires we found folded in. Book Ghost Tales. I don't see an author listed. Room 15 is the only one I've yet to try. Yeah, we can't get into room 15. It doesn't have a fucking door. Where is it? Where's the door? Men say in the manor. Interesting that OBS always seems to have an encoding issue during the loading time. The door is locked. Okay. Well, it's not this tower.
Mrs. Joyce, do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in his safe there.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor.
Oh, so that's how you're supposed to figure out about the keys. Okay.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning. When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it. And clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
So it sounds like it's Joyce that doesn't like Miss Mantovani. You saw information I have. I made note of it. Many key doors require a key. Okay. What was this for? Luggage room. I have a luggage key. Huh? What happened here? What key do I have? Like, that's a giant stationary writing material. Ledger Bay 46. This will make this Master Dupree's trunk. This will scrawl in the back of his ticket. Eh. Where is she? Did I lose her on arrival? Because this is where she wanted to be laid to rest. Spectres have such a strong presence in the place, I find it hard to think anyone finds rest here. I search every flame, every fireplace, lamp even, still no sign of her. Even the fire pit outside, I felt something there, but no sign of her. I'll keep searching. I'll find you, dear friend. I refuse to give up until I am sure. A ghost list on the hedge maze, the one at the fire pit. It's a spirit board. It's Mr. Dupre trying to commune with a ghost. I'm just gonna take it. That's cold, Mr. Undead. Best get on fixing that window suit. What's that supposed to be? These crates are empty other than the rotting turnips. Boots for use by the guests. They are average sized boots, larger ones, and smaller ones. The St. Brigid's Cross, or one of the staffs leading these up around the manor.
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Salt, you absorb moisture and clothes and boots kept here. It's like, solve the mystery, idiot. Fine.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
Hit me. Anyway, I'm busy. That's looking weird. Sure. Seeing that whatever left him soon didn't kill him. Sesame's remaining eye looking downward. Unusual layout of buttons. Oh my god. Distinct archway. Do not recall seeing in the hotel yet. I know. I do the box thing and then okay. There's a door hidden behind this wall. Am I still dreaming? Little black magic caused this. Somebody went through a lot of trouble to mask Miss Dean's room. There's a key in the lock. Can you master key for this corridor? But why is it left here? What other mysteries does this room hold for me? Nothing under here. Sheets are loose as the person making the bed is distracted or unskilled. Bottle of turpentine. What's that doing under here? There's something painted under there, but I can't make it out. Scuff marks by the bed's legs. It looks like it's been recently moved. Looks like I need to shift these markings. What's this? Some kind of markings painted on the floor. I've seen this before. This symbol's in my dream, on the stone at the end. Notice they formed here. New shape seems to have been left by the deformation. Yeah, I've done this. This is the memory shape. Okay.
That sigil. It unlocked some kind of memory.
Declan, we've been through this. We've seen the memory.
Somebody painted this sigil under the bed on the night Miss Dean went missing. The same one from my dream. When they came back to remove it, they couldn't, and they magically sealed the room to cover their tracks. I have a hazy understanding of the sigil's intent somehow. It draws attention to the person above it. Though attention of what, I do not know. It brings them back to the dream, maybe. I'm unclear. It's as if I have memory that is not quite my own.
Clean since last used. What's this? Looks like some sort of figure made of sticks and twine. Is that horsehair? Why would this be here? There's a floorboard here. Is there something underneath? The note. Start in the garden in autumn. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. Turn west and walk for 2 junctions, then south for 1. It's kept behind the cornerstone, which is seen when you face the stairs. Something else, too. A piece of paper stained with what, exactly? What in God's name brought Miss Dean here in the first place? Another pattern. What arms am I supposed to draw this time? How does this work? A wanted poster for Miss Barbosa. As though she's one for arson in her homeland and manslaughter. I presume these are connected. Now that's just how dangerous Miss Barbosa was. Dangerous. Or foolish. Both fire, there's not much difference. How did Miss Dean get her hands on this anyways? Hmm.
Oh, hello, Mr. Ward. Hold on. Isn't that... Yes, that's Evelyn. Miss Dean's room. It is, isn't it? I'd forgotten, but I'm sure of it now. What were you doing in there?
Tell the
I'm
truth.
looking into where Miss Dean has gone. Someone has reason to believe she's gone missing.
She's gone? I thought I hadn't seen her. But I suppose I was hoping I'd just missed her. I mean, I saw her late on Tuesday night. I didn't speak to her, but she didn't seem to be herself. She looked like she might have spent some significant time at the bar. She went towards the east tower behind you. I considered following her to see if she was all right, but, well, even drunk, she was faster than me with this blasted stick. Anyway, I'm not one to go chasing a woman. So, but if you believe something to have happened to her then, well, as I mentioned, she was out of it when I saw her. I'd say she was at the bar, and that is likely true. But she may well have been there getting something from the barman. The porter, Doyle. He's a bit of a user, and Evelyn always finds those.
He was kissing
Anyone with a
girls, yep.
supply can share a supply. Maybe you can learn something from him?
I saw signs of someone having wandered this way, less than gracefully earlier, and I have spoken with Mr. Doyle. You've both been a great help. I'll find her, Mr. O'Mara. Don't you worry.
Maybe. Let's hope so.
It seems underground for days just prior to disappearance. What does this all mean? Miss Dean was seen wandering the southeast corridor. Days caused by the sigil under her bed.
It seems Miss Dean was wandering the halls in a magical stupor, brought on by the markings painted under her bed. What does this tell me about the culprit?
They use magic.
It seems as if the culprit knows how to use magic to achieve their ends, whatever those may be. I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
I can get her some key facts. Time to examine and figure out who the culprit is. Use the eliminate characters to match. You can eliminate characters to investigation. Eliminations are not permanent. Well, pretty sure it's a man. I'm gonna eliminate him. She doesn't know magic. She's a fake. This guy doesn't know the right. Magical apprentice? Hmm. Cameraman is magical. Now what? Well, we know they wear boots. That doesn't mean they're a man. It's likely they're a man because they know how to read. Yeah. We'll look into Percival more in the library.
We meet again, Mr. Ward.
May I ask what the crest on your necktie represents? I love to, Mr. Ward, without it rather defeats purpose. Afraid I must leave you in the dark. Okay. Do you have any plans for the Well, no, I plan to attend a few talks today, namely those of our four hosts, Miss Mantovani and the Marquess. A quick drink at the bar at 6 p.m. for the ball at 9. Tomorrow, if I get enough sleep, they were a reverend coming in for a service at 11 a.m. at the graveyard church, somewhat of a way to atone for the night before. Then I tend to rest up in the bar till silent dinner. Or nonsense that is, one last meal for a big event, huh? So you have power putting me Dr. Callahan. Doctor? Good for him, trying to dig himself out of his mud pit. Shame he can't wash the iris off. No offense.
Good day. Good day.
Okay. I'm assuming that guy knows how to read.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found.
Miss Quint can read.
Without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end. Would you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another get.
I'll see what I can do.
What? Listen, sir, I don't want to.
I did see a book like that. Talking brooch. Like a collar. Barnes worn grip she uses often, probably for long periods of time. Yeah, so she knows how to write. Blake began at Marquess of Doon at the age of 19 when his father, Reynard, died of food poisoning. In 1739, he ruled the Great Freeze, the year of the slaughter, the Jacobite rising, drowned in the tsunami of 1755 at the age of 40. Some meditation suggests he didn't drown in the tsunami more than he was drowned during it. Seems he was not popular with the people around him. In 1744, a scullery maid went missing. Rumors suggested she had rejected advances he made. Her fiancé came from a nearby village to find her, and he too wasn't heard from again. Various notes are added from different periods that say staff believe he walled them up, alive. One note says they can still be heard sobbing for another through the darker months. Despite this gruesome reputation, a portrait of him still resides in the East Tower. Do you just assume my literacy? Yes. If you have a pen, I'm going to assume that they know how to write things. Garden in autumn. Okay. That's not the way to the garden. Oh, hey.
I'm glad to be outside again. That house? The air is heavy in there.
Likely the spirits.
Yes, I know.
Oh! Oops, shoot. In many ways, the sort of place where they would be calm and they were more calm here. What's happened in the house? Anything outside where power and no consequence. That way, this place does feel like home. Start at autumn. Isn't this one autumn? Spring. This one's autumn. Okay. Walk east to the junction, then north for 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. No back. Turn west and walk for 2 junction. 1, 2. Okay. South for 1.
This is where the note from Miss Dean's room leads me. If I look in here, then...
A book.
Ah! Found it. A strange book. It feels as though it's staring right through me.
This sigil fills me with dread, but then it's overpowered by a sense of ambition. Are these emotions my own, or do they belong to someone else? Despite the modern-looking cover, the pages are old and rough. Why are they dry? They smell of peat and moss. I don't know what those smell like. This sigil fills me with a deep sense of sadness and the fear of being trapped. Are these emotions my own, or belong to someone else? Can't make out some Irish letters, but letters are unfamiliar. Somebody's translated sigils. Miss Dean, perhaps. First one means to open, and the second means to close. Also in here is Goyle, release, but I see nothing of that name in these pages. Not sure what's written here with, but I have a fear it was not ink. Why on earth does she have this? The symbols are meaning like ones I've been using. What is their purpose? Anyway, we're gonna go talk to a ghost. Yep, after that we'll stop. There are people here. I don't care about them. I care about her.
I found this. Does it help? I'll take that as a yes.
In fact, it seems the same pattern. It seems mostly the same sentence over and over again. She. Just need to find the start of the mentions and then the end. As he. I don't know. I didn't know that can't be it. To ashes. What? Ashes to ashes?
Ashes to ashes. Is that it, miss? It must be. Ashes to ashes. Do you mean your urn? Unless...
That wasn't there before. Hard piece of paper. I swear that wasn't there before. Did she? Someone tried to burn this. Either way, whatever survived is readable. Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. Maman Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn Dean. She's a parasite upon my thoughts. She's the face of my dearest friend, corrupted, corroding her memory. Evelyn Dean will be the vessel. She must contain Laura's spirit. The universe begs for it by her design. She will turn to me here, here. No, 1, 2, 3. Maman, save me from darkness. 1, 2, 3. Here, not there. A stranger here, a strange land here. Vessel had to have been here in a land I've never been. Maman has never seen. 1, 2, 3. It is. It's getting its hooks in me again. Goes fat on my grief. Burn it. Burn these thoughts before it takes hold. Burn it. Burn it. Lord, Evelyn Dean is a vessel for another spirit. For this spirit? Does Mr. Dupre really mean to go through with this? Heck. Hit. Skip. Lloyd goes to transfer the soul of his dead friend into Miss Dean.
Mr. Dupre means to transfer his friend's soul into Evelyn Dean's body. I should find and confront him about this.
Let's do it. I know where he is. He's still here. I think. Anyway, he does know magic. Based off... Hold on. But we're gonna stop for now.